Hi, Shalonda Gordon here, also known as the Online Marketing Angel. And I'm going to go through a series where I answer questions that I actually get. These are real life questions from individuals that have sent in questions to me to answer. And so, one right here, I'm just going to go jump right into because I think it's a very good question, a very legit question. And truth be told, there really aren't any stupid questions or any questions that are dumb except for the one that is not asked, right? And I'm one that I'll ask any question. It's really kind of funny because growing up, I've been known as the one in my crew or whatever that had a lot of book smarts, but not a lot of common sense at the time, right? And so I'd be the one to ask questions. Everybody would look at me kind of like, really, Shalonda? Really? And I'd be like, yeah, I can be completely serious. Like, yes. And if you know the answer, please share. Like, don't look at me sideways. Just give me the answer, right? So one question I got that I want to make sure that I address deals with phone work. Now, if you're in the network marketing industry, even affiliate marketing, the home-based business industry, the phone's going to become your friend. Now, it's a little different now than it was back in the 70s, the 80s, and 90s because I say early 90s, late 90s, because of how everybody has access to caller ID, everybody has cell phones, and, really, they're going to decide whether they want to talk to you or not based on what they see come up on their caller ID. If an individual doesn't know you and you're cold calling on your phone, just cold calling leads and that kind of thing, you might find you get a lot of voicemail messages. And there's a reason for that. In today's age, the cold calling leads may not quite work as well. You might try a technique that deals with text messaging. So you can maybe get a message out or you'll leave a voicemail. Now, I've had a question, well, what happens when you call and you always get voicemails? I actually have been in that situation before, even before everybody had caller ID. It seemed like everybody I called, it went straight to voicemail. So I implemented a technique in my message leaving skills. Now I'm going to give that to you. Make sure you stay all the way to the end of this video so that you'll be able to get that information as to what do you do when all you get are voicemails. Now, the idea is this. You want to talk to individuals that are, one, in your target market, right? So you're calling leads, maybe home-based business leads, biz ops, individuals that are interested in starting a business. So right there, if that is your target market, that is who you're calling. Yet maybe you would want to streamline it a little bit, even a little bit tighter than that. So for example, there's so many individuals that are interested in a biz opportunity, right? So you want to make sure you target, maybe like myself, I would target single moms. Why? I am a single mom. I understand what single moms deal with. Therefore, I can better connect, better relate to the single mom that's looking for a biz op. The reason why they want more money, the reason about why they want to start a business, how much time they really literally have, and can they build this business in the midst of that schedule as a single mom? Those are the individuals I would target. That way, I would streamline it a little bit, even a little tighter in. So you go in a little bit deeper versus keep throwing such a wide net. Throw a net for a particular type of individual. Then you'll find that you'll, one, have a higher conversion rate because you're going to close more because you can relate better to the prospect that you're speaking with. Second, you want to make sure that you know the best times of day to call your target market. So for example, if your target market are individuals that are looking for a part-time job, something they can do on the side, you don't want to call them during their peak hours of work, right? You want to make sure you're calling them maybe the evening time or early morning, right? Before they actually get into work and they're actually available to answer those questions, maybe even weekends. Right? You want to make sure you're calling them at the right time. Now, when you call an individual, it even helps, even better if they're expecting your call. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys right now. I do not call cold leads. When I pick up the phone to speak with somebody, it's a scheduled appointment. They're aware that I'm calling, and they're aware of exactly why I'm calling. They've connected with me via internet or via some other form of marketing that I've done, and now we're connecting that way. All right. They've texted me. We're talking. They're texting me. They know, hey, Shalonda, this, that, and the other. They know exactly who they're speaking with. So when we talk on the phone, it's not a cold situation. Somewhere along the lines, we've connected in some form, shape, or fashion, even if we've never actually spoken before. And that is the technique I've decided to stay with because it really causes your business to, it cuts off a lot of the rejection that you deal with in your business because individuals simply don't know you, have some of them aren't even remembering the fact that they were putting in information looking for something extra. They were just testing things out. And then others simply change their mind and aren't interested anymore and that kind of thing. You do a lot of rejection, a lot of no, 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 a lot of voicemails, a lot of never getting calls back and that kind of thing. But when you've established a situation up front, now you're able to see what is going on. They're able to know, okay, I'm getting ready to speak with Shalonda. Oh, this is Shalonda calling me back. Oh, wow, Shalonda actually picks up her phone. They know I'm Shalonda. It's not, who is this person calling? Why am I even answering this phone? I'm not going to answer that. I don't know them. Guys, I don't know if you realize, but we're in a time right now where people really aren't trusting like they used to. People have been burned. Individuals are tight with their money because of the current situation, the economy and everything. They are wisely watching out for their family and their responsibilities. And time is a precious thing. And when you can show that you respect someone else's time as much as you respect your own, I want you to catch that. Show that you respect somebody else's time as much as you respect your own. You're going to be able to see a great change in what happens. Now, Shalonda, how do I get individuals to, connect with me that way and make sure that when I'm talking to them, they already know I'm calling? Well, when you do the process of purchasing leads, instead of purchasing just phone numbers, purchase email addresses as well. Okay, now I'm not saying you should email people cold because that's no different really than picking up the phone cold. But with phone numbers, it'd be better off if you text them, hey, this is Shalonda. I got your number. Your number was given to me because you've shown an interest in starting a home-based business. Is this still the case? Question mark, let it go. Next number. If they respond, then now you can begin a communication. But when they respond, that doesn't mean you just throw out your business at them. Now you still want to gather more information. Why do you desire to have a home-based business? How much time do you have to devote to a home-based business? What is your budget in order to invest into your home-based business? You want to know these things to basically qualify that person to see if they are able to work with you. Not everybody is meant to work with you. You are an amazing person with an amazing opportunity. Is it really fair that you waste it on someone who's not as serious as you are? Not as serious as your team is? No, it's not. Therefore, you have to qualify an individual to even work with you because of what you're bringing to the table. And that's going to be another video as far as really looking into yourself, taking a moment and look in the mirror and see, what exactly am I bringing to the table? What do I know? What value am I bringing to the marketplace, which really should motivate an individual to want to connect with me, right? That's going to be another video because that's a question as well I received. So back to the point at hand. So you already know now, you want to make sure you're qualifying individuals, right? You want to make sure that you're creating an environment where they're aware of who you are. And if it's cold, you're texting them first, letting them know, hey, this is me. I noticed that you were interested in a home-based business. Is that still the case? First one talks loses, which means basically you do not say anything else until they respond to you. If they do not respond to you, put that number to the side and keep moving down your list. If this is the technique you're using. Now, I'm going to go real quick into what it is that I do on voicemails, all right, that I find works very, very well. So, and this is a technique that I learned a few years back from one of my amazing mentors, and it works like gangbusters. You just won't be able to get over it. It works so well. And if an individual doesn't call you back here, they don't really want to talk to you, period. And that's a waste of your time. And your time is valuable, right? Your team's time is valuable. And those that connect with you, you want them serious, all right? So you're going to say on the voicemail, hi, this is Shalonda Gordon. I'm calling you back with the information you requested. Give me a call back at 404-647-4372 so we can discuss, and hang up the phone. Hang up as if you got disconnected. You want the phone to sound like it dropped, but you want to make sure they get the number, right? So your name, you're calling them back with the information they requested, your phone number, drop call, right? Every time they'll call me back because they think they missed something in the message. because it didn't go through, right? Because the phone dropped. Now, when you leave everything on there and leave a link and all that, you've already thrown up on them. You've already done too much because you haven't figured out if this person even qualifies yet, which means you've wasted your time. You must have qualified the individual first. All right. And if you haven't done that, it's now put the shoe back in their corner and let them put the ball in their corner, and it's their turn to respond. Okay. So make sure you take care of that. That is what you do when you get voicemails. When you constantly get voicemails, that's how you figure it out. Now realize when you're doing cold calling of leads, there's a better way. And that better way is to connect with them in another platform and have them expecting to communicate with you. And how you do that basically is by creating a funnel. And I've gone through that in another video. But what I want you to do is simply click the link below this video. All right. If you're already on my list, then you already know what to do. We've talked about this. We're continuing to talk about this as emails come out to you. So if you have a specific question about that, feel free to reply to that email. Hey, Shalonda, I want to know exactly how to do my business and have individuals calling me and knowing that I'm calling for my particular business so I can help you grow your particular business. All right. Go ahead. If you're not on my list, click the link below here so we can start working towards you having individuals calling you for your business right now. Make it a great day and keep smiling. Bye.